Since the beginning of recorded history, Africa has consistently endeavored to establish its presence on the global stage, particularly in the realm of sports. This pursuit has resulted in notable successes in football, where the continent has produced a remarkable number of talents, including Abel Roger Milla, George Weah, Samuel Eto'o, JJ Okocha, DJ Drogba, Adebayor, Sadio Mane, and many other great athletes in Africa. These individuals have captivated audiences worldwide with their extraordinary skills and achievements, elevating Africa's status in the sporting world. However, the continent still faces challenges in combat sports, particularly boxing, where it has yet to produce a champion able to reclaim the world title for Africa. Many courageous athletes have ventured forth in this quest, only to face disappointment and defeat in their commendable efforts. Carlos Takam, despite his determination and fighting spirit, has found his average technical skills and advancing age not enough to fulfill this long-held aspiration for the continent. At one point, there was hope for a new champion in mixed martial arts to inspire African folks. The entry of the remarkable Francis Ngannou into heavyweight boxing initially sparked excitement and optimism. However, these hopes were swiftly dashed following his unexpected defeat to Anthony Joshua, especially after his impressive performance against the then world champion Tyson Fury. Nonetheless, Africa remains resilient and has not yet depleted its potential. Emerging from the lush forest of the Congo Basin, which cradle the continent's rich cultural heritage and local music, a new beacon of hope has arisen in Martin Bakole. This formidable athlete, whose physical presence may not immediately suggest a boxer, embodies the promise of a brighter future for African boxing. Who is truly Martin Bakole? Five fans, welcome to our special edition dedicated to the emerging African heavyweight boxing sensation, Martin Bakole. Martin Bakole is a young African from Kananga in the Kasai Central Province. He was born in 1993 when the Democratic Republic of Congo was still known as Zaire under the leadership of Mobutu Sese Seko. Boxing is a significant part of his heritage, as he is a son of a boxer and the younger sibling of Junior Inunga Makabu, a notable boxer who held the World Cruiserweight Championship title from 2020 to 2023. Like many children in Africa who face economic hardships, Martin Bakole's early years were marked by various small jobs, including working as a motorbike driver, distributor, and seller of mobile phone credits, which helped him support himself. He gained recognition on the streets of Kinshasa for his proficiency in these roles. Disheartened by the relentless labor under difficult conditions with minimal rewards, Martin Bakole ultimately embraced the profound passion for boxing that had motivated him since childhood, particularly in the heavyweight category. With the support of his elder brother, he moved to South Africa, where he began his professional boxing career at the age of 21 on March 25, 2014 at Emperor's Palace in Cape Town Park. In his first 3 professional fights on African soil, he demonstrated his exceptional boxing talent by defeating Cecil Smith, Chris Mombo, and Patrick Mazinga, all by knockout. Confident in his abilities and boxing skills, Martin Bakole now aims to achieve his dream of becoming a world champion. He is resolute in his desire to connect with the top boxers of his era, to gain recognition among the rising talents in a landscape that has become very complex and challenging compared to the environment in which he initially competed. His relocation to Scotland marked the beginning of his serious professional journey under the guidance of his trainer, Billy Nelson. At the beginning of his professional journey, Martin Bakole found himself primarily in minor roles, serving as a sparring partner for extreme boxers such as Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Daniel Dubois, and Joe Joyce. Essentially, Martin Bakole was positioned as a target for these great athletes to refine their boxing strategies and techniques in preparation of their significant global fights. For Bakole, this phase was predominantly focused on acquiring knowledge and honing his skills in anticipation of a future breakthrough on international stage. His performances as a sparring partner often caused nightmares to the prominent boxers, their coaches and promoters, Bakole did not merely fulfill the role of a sparring partner, but instead provided valuable boxing insight to these champions, compelling gym managers to restrict public access to his training sessions. This experience has been the foundation of Martin Bakole's self-assurance, which now fuels his belief that he possesses the necessary attributes to become the world heavyweight boxing sensation. Martin Bakole has achieved a remarkable record in his 22 professional bouts, securing 16 victories by knockout, often against highly regarded opponents. His impressive performance has compelled boxing authorities to rank him as a top contender in the heavyweight division. However, Bakole expresses frustration at the lack of opportunities to compete against the champions and elite fighters in the sport. With an audacious self-assurance, Bakole boldly calls out prominent heavyweight boxers such as Dillian Whyte, Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk, Daniel Dubois and Tyson Fury, inviting them to face him in the ring. Yet to date, none have accepted his challenge, with the exception of Zhilei Zhang. This reluctance is not surprising, particularly following Bakole's recent knockout victory over Jerry Anderson, a fight many anticipated he would lose. In a performance reminiscent of George Foreman, Bakole decisively defeated Anderson, who was previously viewed as a potential world champion and a beacon of hope of American boxing. This victory was celebrated with great enthusiasm by boxing fans, especially among the Congolese community, who regard him as a national hero. Bakole's current objective is to dethrone all the reigning boxing champions. With one champion already defeated, there's a palpable sense of anxiety and discussion within the heavyweight boxing landscape. Saudi Arabia has taken notice of Bakole's rising prominence. He is now an unavoidable figure in the sport. As an African proverb states, the night might be long, but the day will eventually dawn. Bakole has issued his challenge. Now it is time for the most courageous boxer to show up. Much like in primary school, all it takes is a raised hand, and Martin Bakole will be ready for an epic confrontation. He promises to deliver a swift knockout and a sportsman-like gesture upon your awakening. Anthony Joshua, Usyk, Daniel Dubois and others, the ball is in your court. Martin Bakole is ready.